Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. You got Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. Yes, I am the Lone Ranger. Hey, if you want to watch this, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch the show anytime you want. You can go to Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger. Listen, I'm not the Lone Ranger. Don't mistake me for being that guy. I am the Lone, Loan, arranger. I arrange loans. That's my name. Yes, I am a cowboy. Yes, I'm in the mortgage business. I've been doing this for 35 years. I've helped 50,000 people. We looked up, we totaled right about 50,000 people I've helped over my career. Unbelievable. Just a great ride. And I'm going to tell you something. I have met wonderful people. Many of you listeners right now that have come to me and relied on me and counted on me. I'm going to tell you something. I'm truly grateful for that. It means a lot. It's a lot to make sure that you're always living up to people's expectations. And I'm very hard on myself. I never feel like I'm doing well enough. I'm always poking holes in my system. I'm always looking for ways to improve. And my wife turns around, she goes, "It just doesn't seem like you're ever quite satisfied." And I'm like, "Honey, I'm going to tell you something. I'm so satisfied with life. I am so satisfied with the results that I have. I just don't think that I've hit my pinnacle. I think that I could do better. I think that I could do more. I think I could help more people. I think I could be like, I tell you guys flat out, I'm not a professional talk show host on the radio. I'm a professional lender. I'm very good at that. Very good. One of the best in the country because I have the right people to help me get it done. But I'm not a professional radio show talk show host. I'm not a Harvard graduate. I'm not even a graduate of college. I'm not even a graduate of high school. Those of you that listen to me every week, you know I'm a high school dropout. I left school in the 10th grade. Mom died when I was 15. Dad died 8 months later. I was with him. He and I were together. I could not save him. I did the best I could. I just turned 16 years old. He died when we got to the hospital. And it was devastating. I mean, dad was a successful builder. We were very middle class, not rich by any means, but middle class, expected to go to college. Both my brothers went to college, got degrees. Not me. I flunked out, totally flunked out. I was a lousy student to begin with. I was a C student at best. Okay. My mom worried about me. And here now I've created millions of dollars. I've helped countless people become millionaires with my systems on how you can buy and keep and manage properties. I've helped a lot of people. For a high school dropout, Mom, I did okay. You don't have to worry anymore. So I'm here now to pass on that legacy. I'm looking for people that want to join my organization. If you are a loan officer and you have at least 2 years experience, I want you to give me a call. I have opportunities that no other lender can provide. I have branch opportunities. I'm opening up branches all over the state of Florida, even out of state. If you're out of state, talk to me. Let's get to know each other. In if you're in sequence with me, if we're have the same values and you have the work ethic, then there very well may be an opportunity for you. So, no, I'm not a Harvard graduate. I do have a PhD, however. I do have a public high school diploma equivalency, and it hasn't got me anywhere. Like I said, I was a C student. I was always getting in trouble. I was, you know, that was just me. I don't know. And but now, and believe me, I have ADD too. So just mix that in on top of everything else. Probably why I wasn't a good student. But now I run a very successful, you know, multi-million dollar organization. And I've been very blessed. And it's allowed me the opportunity to help many people just like you and your family members, your children. You want your kids to get their act together, help them buy a house. Don't leave your money to them when you're dead because they're going to blow it. They're going to buy a Boston Whaler. They're going to buy a Harley Davidson. They're going to buy a jet ski. They're going to buy a big screen TV. And the next thing you know, all that retirement money you worked so hard for, gone, gone. I see it every day. I see it every day. And get yourself a will and trust. Do you not have a will and trust? Call me. I'll connect you with somebody for a will and trust. You need a will and trust. And I'm telling you, most of us delay and you just don't do it. Call me now at 407 706 3313 or Tampa Bay. All my friends down in Tampa Bay at 813-213-4009. And I'll get you fixed up. All right. I want to talk about refinancing. We're all waiting for rates to go down, right? But they're just not going down the way we thought they were going to go down or the way we hoped they would go down. So are they better than they were last year? Yeah, a lot better. Almost a full interest rate point better than last year. But they're still in the mid sixes. I think Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac posted the average 30-year fixed rate is about 6.8%, and the average 15-year fixed rate is about 5.99%. So right at 6%. Very attractive. Very attractive. So is it the right time to refinance? If your rate is in the sixes, don't refinance right now. Don't refinance. If it's in the sevens, I'll look at it. But I'm probably going to tell you to hold off a little longer. So because so many of you are chomping at the bit and you're being solicited by every lender in town to refinance that they can save you money and it won't cost you any money and they're going to put it all in the new loan, no closing costs or whatever. It's all shenanigans. It's all shenanigans. Okay. I'm telling you the truth. It's shenanigans. And you veterans that have VA loans right now and you people that have FHA loans, are you being preyed upon by these lenders? And they're very convincing. They're well trained to convince you to refinance. If you are trying to lower your payment, lower your rate, or eliminate PMI, or convert from an FHA to a conventional loan, I want you to hold off. I will add you to my VIP list. So I created a list. It was just for my clients that I had done since, February 2022 when rates went up, so that I could refinance them, no lender fees. But I had so many of you hear about that program that you're like, can I get on that list? So I opened it up. So I have a VIP rate watch list. If you want on my rate watch list, then I need you to call or text me or finish an application, but let my team know you just want to be on the wait list so we won't pull any credit reports or anything. But I do want to look at your mortgage statement, know what rate you're at currently, so I can give you guidance on what we need to do to make it worth your while. So now, for those of you that got a little too friendly with the Amazon guy, the Prime guy, the UPS girl, and you spent too much money and you're overloaded in debt, you got too much consumer debt, car loans, is it the better thing to do to get a home equity line and consolidate or to refinance? Well, if you have a 3.5% 30-year fixed rate, it's going to be difficult for anybody to convince you to refinance. But I'm going to tell you something. Home equity lines of credit, if you need more than like 25 or 30,000, I don't really recommend it. Some of you, I might deviate from that depending on, what your strengths are with income and savings and things, but most of you, not so much. Not so much. I don't think it's the right thing to do. But then again, you don't want to refinance. So I want to tell you about Julie. Julie came to me a couple months back. She says, Bruce, I need $25,000 to do renovations on my home, and I'd like to consolidate some credit card into a home equity line of credit. Well, if I give you $25,000 on a home equity line of credit, that was going to be about a $325 payment on that. So then she said, well, what about if we consolidate all our credit cards and all that? So we looked at all that. And all I'm doing is moving debt around, right? That's all I'm doing, shifting debt to lower payments. But I don't want to put a client into a worse situation than they're already in with credit card debt. So I'm like, Julie, I know you don't want to refinance, but let me just run the numbers. So here's what she had. She had a $1,500 a month mortgage payment. That's all it was, $1,500 a month, 3.5%. She had $1,200 a month. It was like $1,150, $1,200 a month in car payments. There were 2 car payments. She had $1,500 a month in credit card debt. And then she needed another 25 grand for home improvement, which would add $300. Altogether, I added up. She's right at 5 grand. 5 grand if I gave her the money to do the renovations. So I looked at that and I went, God, it's not helping. It's not helping. So I ran the numbers on a refinance. I was able to get her total payments down to $2,500. That saved her $2,500 a month. $2,500 a month. So she went, all right, Bruce, I think it's the right thing to do. That's a big savings. Let's do it. So I went ahead, we refinanced it. I talked to her after the closing. I said, are you happy? You know, she goes, Bruce, I'm so happy. I never thought that I could save that, but I'm really concerned because I hated to put 2 car loans on a 30-year mortgage and pay cars off over 30 years. They're not going to last that long. I'm not going to keep them that long. I'm like, Julie, it just saved you $2,500 a month. If you put that $2,500 per month towards your new mortgage, you will be debt-free, no mortgage, no cars, no credit card. Your house was already improved in 8.3 years. 8.3 years. You're not even retiring for another 10 years. 8.3 years. You're completely debt-free. You're going into retirement with no mortgage. She goes, I know, but I really like the $2,500 a month savings. I said, then put $2,000 towards your mortgage extra, save the $500, and you're debt-free in 10 years. That's what I do to help my clients. I want you, listen, I'm in the business of loaning you money, but I'm in the business of helping you become debt-free. I am everything about debt-free. I am debt-free on everything I have except for mortgages. I have some mortgages, but you have to remember, you borrow money on something that appreciates, not necessarily something that doesn't appreciate. Now, some people may argue with me about that, but I'm very Dave Ramsey-ish. I believe in debt-free. And some people say, oh, Bruce, you should refinance a bunch of your free and clear properties and then use that money to work for you in the market. I can do that, and I'm smart enough to make extra money by doing that. But I've gotten to the age, once you hit 50, you need to start not leveraging as much and focus on debt-free. 407-706-3313. That's my direct number. That's not a call center, folks. Tampa Bay, 813-213-4009. Write it down, 813-213-4009. Start your application for purchase refinance home equity line right now at webringyouhome.com. I promise the experience will be great. It's an easy online application questionnaire. It's super easy. I ask my clients because I've never seen how it works for you. I was asking a client the other day about it. She says, that was the easiest application I've ever seen. I'll have you pre-approved in 24 hours. As long as you give me your documents, 24 hours from the time I got your documents. I will consult with you. If you want to buy a home and I fast track your loan approval, that means you've been fully underwritten. I will go to bat when you go to buy a house. You go to make an offer on a house, I will physically call the listing agent and I will pay their seller $500 a day for every day that you miss the closing. You think you're going to miss the closing? Not on my watch, baby. Not on my watch. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the Loan Arranger. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Write my phone number down, 407-706-3313 or webringyouhome.com. Tampa Bay, 813-213-4009. I'm the Loan Arranger. When I get back, I want to talk a little bit more about why to refinance, who should refinance, first-time home buyer, hometown heroes coming up, no down payment loans. Those are the things I want to cover because many of you want to get back in the market. If you're a seller and you're considering selling your home, you should consult with me. And if you are looking for a realtor, you should absolutely talk to me about a realtor to list or help you buy a home. It will put money in your pocket and you'll have the best of the best. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.